Welcome to American Baker in Germany. I'm Michelle, and today we are doing a nice and easy tutorial on how to use a fondant press mold for those who have never used one. It's really not too difficult, so let's get started.
So I have a variety of different fondant press molds here, varying from simple to quite complicated. I'm going to start with a simple one. This is a balloon press mold. I start off with a pinch of fondant. I don't want it to be too much. I press the fondant into the space. I'm trying to get all the details. Now my favorite way to do this is to use the back of a knife and smear it across to make it flat. Sometimes it takes a couple swipes. If the fondant curls up a bit, just press it back down and use your fingertips to press it away from the edges. Then fold the silicone down and away from the fondant. It should pop right out, and it's perfect. So let's see that again. Take a pinch of fondant, just a little bit more than you need. Press it firmly into the mold. Since this mold is deeper than the others, I'm cutting off the excess fondant with the blade of a knife. Then press the edges with your fingertip to pull it away from the edge of the mold. Bend the silicone backwards and pull it out of the mold. The next one has a lot more detail. Something this detailed, or in general, or if your fondant is very sticky, you need to prepare your press mold. Dust just a bit of powdered sugar. Make sure it gets into all the nooks and crannies. Now you don't want that on your form, so dump the powdered sugar back out. Then press your fondant into the mold. And be extra sure that you press firmly into all of the corners. The more detail, the more carefully you need to press everywhere. Once again, I'm going to cut the excess off with the blade. Then I pressed with the back of the knife to get the last of the excess off. I pressed with my fingertip along the edges to get them just right. Sometimes it helps to powder your fingers with the powdered sugar a bit. I also corrected the amount of fondant. Carefully pull the edges to loosen them. And always pull the smallest, most detailed spots away first, and carefully pull the rest out if it sticks at all. But that's beautiful. Now let's try a couple butterflies. These are thinner than the castle, but just as detailed, so I'm adding powdered sugar again. I'm just filling up these little holes with the sugar and dumping it back out. It leaves the thinnest dusting behind. I press the fondant into it. I use the back of the knife again to smear the excess fondant off. Press, press, press with your fingertip to smooth the edges. Loosen the edges. Bend the wings backward gently and pull it away with the butterfly. The small one is so small it falls out and is easy to lose, so be careful. But both turned out perfectly. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you and helps you to gain the confidence you need to use the fondant press molds. For more cakes and tutorials, visit our website at AmericanBakerInGermany.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe for more baking videos.